Showers of blessings, everyone. Welcome to Living Single and Satisfied, where we encourage singles to enjoy their life one day at a time. So today I want to talk about how some of these guys will not take no or I'm not interested for an answer. And then two, how we as women really need to respond in a way where it doesn't cause the conversation or actions to escalate. Women, I don't care how old you are, young, old, what you look like, what you have. You really have to think about how you respond to these guys when you know you're not interested in them and they continuously pursue you. You know, it is very, very important. You know, I had a lady to inbox me the other day and she asked, you know, how do I get the point across to a guy who's continuously coming after me, but I've told him I'm not interested and he says I'm only playing hard to get. So I really need to know how to let him down or to let him know that I'm not interested in him and for him to leave me alone. And I gave her the advice, but first I said, I gave her an example. You know, I was leaving the dollar store the other day and I was leaving and a man was coming in and he stopped and he was like, hey, how are you? And I said, fine. He said, are you married? I said, no, I'm not married. He said, well, you sure are beautiful. He said, and I thanked him. He said, well, can we go out sometime and get to know each other? I said, well, I'm seeing somebody right now, so I don't think that would be a good idea. And he goes on to say, are you happy? And I said, yeah, I'm pretty happy right now. And I thought that would, end the conversation. But he goes on further to say, well, maybe sometime we can go out to eat and just get to know each other and be friends. And I'm thinking, in my mind, okay, I've told you that I'm seeing somebody. And really you asking me if I want to go out to eat. And I'm thinking, I'm right at this point, I just want you to leave me alone. I'm not even hungry. I don't get hungry anymore. So let's just go our separate ways. I'm thinking this in my mind, but I'm also thinking if I don't respond to this guy in the right way, then that conversation could go far left. Now, he looked harmless, but you just never know about people. You never know their state of mind. You never know what they're going through in life. So you just have to learn to respond in a way where it doesn't cause the conversation to escalate. So I said, I don't think my man would appreciate that, and I want to continue to respect him. So I'm going to have to pass, but I thank you for your interest and you have a great day. And all while I'm saying this, I'm slowly walking away, going to my truck, thinking that the conversation is going to end. Well, thankfully the conversation did end because he said, I understand, you have a good day. But sometimes the conversation doesn't end that well, and it can all depend on the attitude that we have when we're letting guys know that we're not interested in them. And that's what I told the lady that inboxed me. I said, if you're face to face with this guy and he continues to make advances towards you, and you've let him know, hey, I'm not interested right now. I said, as you say that, slowly walk away, and just get out of his presence. And then too, if it's on social media, if he's in your inbox or he's in your DM, I said, ignore him. I said, and hopefully he'll get the picture. But I said all that and told her, just be respectful about it. Don't have an attitude when you turn him down, because you just never know which way it could go. And that's what I want to tell the ladies today. When a guy comes up to you and you're not interested in them and they're interested in you, you can let them down, or you can tell them that you're not interested in a respectable way. Chill with all the attitude, chill with all the neck rolling, chill with trying to make him feel like, oh, you're not on my level, so you need to get out of my face, and why are you even talking to me? Chill with that, because that can make that conversation go far left. That can make that man just blow a gasket and just do anything. The thing is, you just never know how people are going to react. And so there is a respectable way to let somebody know that you're not interested in them. And that's exactly what I want to stress on today. Guys will come up to you and show interest, and even though you're not interested in them, you can tell them, hey, I'm not interested right now, in a respectable way. That would diffuse, the chance of anything happening. If he continues to make advances, slowly walk away. You don't have to stay in his presence and have an attitude, get out of my face, you getting on my nerves. Chill with that, because people will snap in a minute on today. So women, word to the wise, find a way to let men down respectfully without disrespecting them. You don't want anything to happen that's unsafe or, to make actions go far left. And I really, really, really want women to think about this. You know, he may not be your type. Sure, you're going to have some guys that talk to you that's not your type. But there is a way to show them that you're not interested without the attitude and without things escalating. So that's my suggestion for today. Please, women, let's think about how we respond to these men, especially single women. Think about how you respond to these men, because it can just, if you don't respond the right way, it can cause the situation to turn into something worse. So that's my suggestion for today. May God bless you. May God keep you. And as I always say at Living Single and Satisfied, may you continue to enjoy your single life one day at a time. And please, women, be safe out here.